They say a man's home is his castle. Although, if you're anything like me, your home is a very modest castle. You know, compact, economical. Okay, fine, small. My home is small. There, I said it. But it's still my castle, and luckily there are plenty of interior design lovers out there who know how valuable floor space in a small home can be. From cleverly designed hidden rooms and multi-use creations to ingenious interior design decisions, here's some of the most amazing home designs and space-saving solutions. Shoelution. If you, like me, have an extensive shoe collection, here's some advice. Don't leave them to clutter up your hallway or have them crammed in your closet. So, how are you meant to store them then? Well, an automatic shoe rack from Maurice Furnishings might be the answer. This custom closet creation stores your footwear out of sight on a series of rotating racks, then carousels them forward and back so you never have to worry about losing or abusing your beloved sneakers again. But it's not the sole solution to this problem. This sleek cupboard from Povision Home might not look big, but at 54 inches long, it can store 12 to 20 pairs of shoes in 6 tipped cabinets and 4 adjustable shelves. And it's also solved another problem, because it has a hidden seat built in which effortlessly pulls out. So you're not left hopping about as you try to get your favorite high heels on. Wait, did I say heels? I meant high tops. Yeah, I don't wear heels often. All sorts of stairs. Ever feel your home is constantly cluttered, but you don't have room for any more shelving? Oh, it's a nightmare. But there's a simple solution: turning your stairs into storage units. Think about it. Stairs take up a lot of space, but the area beneath them isn't usually filled in. Sure, there might be a cupboard under there with a boy wizard locked in it, but with a few modifications, utilizing the underside of each stair could give you a lot more usable storage space for things like drawers and smaller cupboards. However, if that doesn't appeal to you, then collapsible stairs might be your space-saving solution. German company Klapster uses integrated springs, which allow their stairs to fold up into the wall, saving room while still being sturdy enough to walk up and down. Now they only take up space when you're using them. Genius! And here's another twist for you. Not only are foldable stairs real, slidable ones are too. In studio apartments like this, stairs can be installed which slide out from shelving unit spaces and walls, allowing owners to use multiple levels of one room without stairs permanently taking up precious space. Though sometimes it's not the stairs themselves, but the railings that get in the way. And for cases like that, Treppen and Boelmont have you covered. This German company specializes in elegant, space-saving stair designs, like this one. The smoked oak winds up alongside a wall, so a small white handrail is all that's needed to get you safely up to the next level. What's more, this is a steep ascension, so the stairs have been placed at an angle to allow for more foot space on each step. Angled stairs like these are common in small homes that don't have the space for big, grand stairwells, and make getting up them slightly less taxing. Guess you could say those are a step above the rest. Now, unlike these marvelous designs, I'm not trying to save space over on my channel. It's full to the brim with interesting facts and stories to keep you entertained. So why not hit that subscribe button down below, and maybe even that like button too, if you like value. All done? Great. Let's see what else I've got stored away here. A room with a view. There's something about a balcony that's so aesthetically pleasing, though it's only ever fancy houses and apartment buildings that seem to have them. However, Velux's Cabrio product can transform a skylight or roof window into a balcony space without the need for extensions or rebuilding. It operates by simply opening the top window as normal and then opening the bottom panel forward until it expands into a walkable space. A single balcony is 2.5 feet by 8 feet and is able to extend to 45 degrees with railings. The only drawback, as you may imagine, is its price, costing up to $6,000 depending on the size. This attached balcony might just be a pipe dream, but it is much cheaper than having one built on. Decking into diving. Do you ever wish you had a yard big enough for some fancy decking and a pool? Well, with Agor Creative Engineering, you could have both. At a glance, this just looks like normal decking. But these decks sit on rollers, which slide away via an electric motor. When remotely activated, the decking moves along the rails installed on either side of the pool. It's structurally sound enough to keep chairs and garden accessories on top, giving you all the space no matter how it's being used. Depending on the size of the pool, it operates in a minute or less, giving you quick access on a hot day. What's more, Agor also offers entirely movable floors that, using hydraulics, sink into a space and fill in with water, for those who don't want the hassle of an open pool. All Agor's designs are customized to each of their clients, so prices vary. But safe to say, this is something I would definitely splash out on. Badass barbecue. Picture this. It's a beautiful summer's day and you're planning a barbecue, because nothing says summer like a grill fest in the yard. Only the grill you own is clunky, dirty, and probably broken. I mean, it hasn't seen the light of day for a while, so what's the solution? Well, this wall-mounted grill from Focus Fireplaces is a game changer. With this attached steel barbecue on the side of your house, the garden doesn't need any more equipment taking up yard space. And the disc attached to the wall prevents ash or smoke from staining the bricks, too. This means you save the time, money, and effort of setting up a normal grill, swapping it out for one that's always ready to go. It can be attached anywhere and at any height, making it perfect for smaller yard spaces or porches. Perfect. Make mine a ribeye. Fintastic aquariums. Fish are the ultimate low-maintenance pets. You can sit and watch them for hours, they don't need much maintenance, and they look real pretty. So instead of having them in a bowl or tank taking up space, why not incorporate them into your interior design? Hey, hear me out, there's endless possibilities. For example, this custom-designed tank has been built into the stairs of this home, providing a statement entryway, and, thanks to a few craftily included LEDs, a very cool nightlight. Here, the tank forms a statement part of the kitchen, while still allowing for classic kitchen storage necessities like cupboards and drawers underneath. And this is my personal favorite. What about a headboard like this one, with lamps built into either side? Imagine falling asleep surrounded by gorgeous schools of fish. Sounds much better than counting sheep. Sit and store. I love bundling myself up in a big, comfy chair. The only problem is, chairs that are good for bundling into take up a lot of space, and I need to prioritize storage. But not anymore. This is the Hollow Chair, designed by Judson Beaumont, which acts as both furniture and storage space. The section underneath is entirely hollow, but the chair itself is still structurally sturdy enough to support the weight of someone sat in it. And you can use the underside to store just about anything, from books or toys or lots of glass bottles filled with fairy lights. Hey, you do you, lady. Seeing the potential to combine storage and sitting, Judson took the design one step further and also incorporated the seat into a full coffee table. If only the price of these pieces was hollow. Each of Judson's designs start at around $1,500, going up to as much as $5,000. Well, if you need me, I'll be duct taping my armchair to my coffee table and hoping for the best. Sliding with style. Do you ever wish you could just move the walls of your room so that it was a little bit bigger or in a slightly different shape? Well, now you can. And you don't need a sledgehammer to do so. You see, these mobile partitions, designed by Klein USA, can be moved and rearranged to control the size of each room and the layout. The panels are synchronized, so with one light push on a panel, all the others it's connected to move with it. It's an impressive domino effect that lends itself to the office and home, making your interior stylish and sleek. Depending on the aesthetics of your environment, you can choose to have glass, wood, or metal panels to match the rest of your space. Close off one room and use them as a divider, or connect two rooms together and make larger spaces. The world is your oyster. If you want it oyster-shaped, that is. A flippin' good hanger. If you're planning to declutter your hallways, the fold and flip wall hanger might be the perfect solution. This cleverly disguised coat rack can appear as a picture on the wall, keeping your space classy. It can hold 10 to 12 coats and can be set up anywhere you like. Hey, you could even make it a cool mini wardrobe. When the shutter is open, you can hang bags and hats on hooks, giving you yet another place to keep your accessories together. With a depth of only 2.7 inches, the coat rack is compact and functional in its design. You can customize the picture itself, too, making your print perfectly match your home decor. I'll never flip out over hallway clutter ever again. Garage gone underground. If you don't have room for a driveway or garage, but you have a car, finding a place to park on your street can be a nightmare. But you might have space that you don't even realize underground. This incredible innovation comes from Polish company Carlift, which uses a hydraulic operating system to raise a tiered platform lift up from underground. With a basic model intended for one car, larger models can accommodate two cars weighing up to a total of 13,000 pounds, one on top and one underneath, effectively allowing double parking in one space. All it takes is a button press from a remote control or an app on your phone, and your car will be lowered down in as little as 1 minute. Having an underground garage also gives your car extra protection, not to mention more space outside the front door. Finally, I won't need to squeeze between the cars on my driveway every morning. Such an undignified look. Pull-out pantry. Now, here's a revolutionary idea that will completely change the way our kitchens work. That is, if you're anything like me and have cupboards crowded with so much stuff, you can never find what you need. Okay, you ready? Pull-out shelves. It seems so simple, yet I've never heard of them before. Particularly these ones designed by Superior Cabinets, which are specifically created to utilize all the space in corner units so it's easier to reach items at the back and bring them forward. They employ a special S-shaped bracket that weaves the shelving unit out and then swivels it round so that the entire cupboard can be used for storage and also exposed. Finally, there's nowhere for my saucepan to hide. Flying furniture. You want to see a magic trick? Okay, now you see a bed in this room, and now you don't. Yes, I know. The smart ones among you will have figured out that this bed from the company Bed Up Down has been raised into the ceiling. A motor is installed which controls the bed's movement and raises it up via an automated reel into the ceiling and can be operated simply with an app. Alternatively, you could really impress your guests by making a simple gesture, which triggers its sensors and lowers your bed automatically. And it's not just beds it lifts up. This guy used the mechanics of the Bed Up Down to instead stow away the model railway setup he'd always wanted, but never had space for. However, large furniture like this can often look a little odd hanging from the ceiling. So this company has also designed a fake ceiling option for it to disappear into, if that's what you'd prefer. You can even customize it with LED lights or create your own pattern design. Now that really is magic. Changing rooms. Did you know you can magically transform your living space into a bedroom in seconds? And I'm not talking about bringing a bed down from the ceiling. No, Ori Living's Studio Suite is designed specifically to transform small apartments. This dynamic furniture system rearranges your entire interior with the push of a button. The furniture moves into different positions, revealing space and adding storage, allowing you to change the functionality of one small room. If it's a lazy day in, no need for a couch, the bed can stay all day. Different units have different settings for an office, bedroom, and living room setup, so it can automatically transform into the correct space. And you don't even need to be at home to do it. Through the app, you can control your furniture from anywhere in the world. Man, I think I could easily spend hours arranging and rearranging my decor just for the fun of it. Picture perfect. Want to feel like you're at the beach, floating in a far-off galaxy, or even traveling through an ancient forest? All you need is a wide-scale projector, which can cost as little as $100. A video of your choice, and away you go. It's such a simple change that can make your home feel much bigger. Oh, and watching movies may never be the same again. Why fork out for a widescreen TV when you can lie in bed and watch TV on the ceiling? Yes, finally, I can literally stay in bed all day now. Cot conversion. Kids are expensive. They're constantly growing out of things, often requiring new stuff every few months, including furniture. But your kids won't outgrow these cots from Mexican company Cuna Magica, because they're designed to grow and change as the child does. For parents with little ones, it's much easier to redesign a child's bedroom without having to buy new expensive furniture all the time. From newborn to toddler, this modular-made crib can have sections removed to turn it into a little bed, where the gate is replaced with railings to ensure they don't fall out. And as they start becoming proper little adults, the bed frame folds out further to become a fully functional single bed. It's the only one they'll need for years. Plus, while they're still little, the cot can adjust to fit by the side of the new parent's bed and even be turned into a seat for feeding and story time. All this, and it costs 13,600 pesos, roughly $700. Not bad for furniture that'll last a lifetime. Fake it till you make it. Okay, honestly, who has the money, time, or will to remodel their home in this economy? Am I right? Luckily, you can change the appearance of walls and floors with a super cheap alternative: stickers. No, not like the ones you're sticking to your laptop. The Tile Sticker Company provides stick-on tiles in a variety of realistic-looking designs. Now, unlike real tiles, these vinyl stickers come with a pre-applied adhesive, so they only need to be pressed down on the tile area to stay in place. And if you place them wrong, just peel them off and reposition. You can stick them to most types of tiles and flat surfaces, such as glass, walls, and tables. And they possess extra lamination, which makes them oil and waterproof. But what about an even bigger project, like changing the appearance of an entire floor? Well, interior design duo Poe and Cola use vinyl to redesign surfaces, walls, and floors. Like this tiled floor, which one sheet of well-placed laminate has disguised as solid wood. Showcasing how to cut these huge vinyl sheets to shape once laid down, they might become the next affordable, viral trend in design. I mean, who needs real marble when they can get something that looks this good for a fraction of the price? Winding wine glass. I wish I could have a super sophisticated wine cellar. There's just one problem. I don't have a regular cellar, let alone one I could dedicate to wine. Luckily, spiral cellars exist. These super innovative cellars curve down and around, making use of all the depth of a normal cellar, but at only a fraction of the floor size. Ranging from 6.5 to 10 feet deep, and with a minimum diameter of just 8 feet, these cellars may look small, but they can hold up to 1,600 bottles of wine. They take as few as 9 days to excavate, install, and can be fitted with motorized glass doors that make them look like an art installation rather than another room in your house. All that, and the spiral cellar kits on their own start at, oh wow, $32,000. Well, I guess if you need a room just for keeping wine, these are the kinds of things you can afford. Rocket League. Okay, unpopular opinion. Putting the word rocket in front of something instantly makes people want to buy it. For example, a stove? Meh. But a rocket stove? Take my money. And the best part, it's real. At 8 feet high, this rocket stove, designed from German company Firehor, can be used to cook with, heat a home, or become a great source of warmth outside at night. The flame of the pipe itself reaches nearly 5 feet high and will keep you cozy whether inside or out, mainly because the combustion chamber section can reach temperatures of up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be used in gardens, on terraces, or even on beaches because it uses wood as its main source of fuel. Wood pellets are particularly good for a rocket stove, as they burn to a fine dust and leave very little soot behind. So if you install one in your home, you can relax knowing it's not going to leave a mess, providing it's properly affixed and vented outside. For all this fiery utility, prices for the rocket stove start at just €310, roughly $330. Now that's one hot deal. Hidden in plain sight. Sometimes you want a room in your home to be hidden away from the rest of the world, and there's no better way to conceal that space than with a secret door. These are doors that seamlessly blend into the rest of the room, with their designs made to mimic panels or patterns lining the walls, or consisting of entire walls that, when flipped, reveal secret passageways. In fact, this wall from a mansion in New York was originally used to discreetly access a hidden servant's staircase, allowing them to walk around the house unseen. Alternatively, instead of walls, floors are a perfect place to insert a man-sized hidey hole. If you have the space beneath your home, between the floorboards and the foundations, you could transform that space into a storage compartment that, when closed, blends in seamlessly with the grooves of your floorboards. Possibly the coolest option, however, is a design like this one constructed by Chicago-based company Vitacom. They specialize in home electronic integration, as proven by this unique hidden door they installed in the paneling of this wall, which automatically swivels outwards to form a staircase. It connects to a hidden equipment room and can only be accessed by authorized users. My God, whose house is this? James Bond's? Step up your storage game. There have been so many times when I needed to reach a high shelf or cabinet to retrieve something, only to realize I'm too damn short. Nothing brings me more shame than admitting defeat by way of fetching a chair. So embarrassing. But thanks to Danny Quo, my days of embarrassment are over. They've designed a series of drawers to keep all your things in one place. An 8-foot-tall monolith of cabinets that almost no one can reach the top of. However, the drawers can be pulled out to create a staircase, which you then climb to get to the very top compartment. Not only that, but the drawers have different chambers within them, letting you store and separate your items however you like all the way up to your ceiling. This furniture piece knocks it out of the park when it comes to space-saving and ergonomic design. Seriously, kudos to Danny for going above and beyond. Boxy bedrooms. If only there was a way to keep your room constantly tidy and neat. Wouldn't it be great to have everything you need at your fingertips and still have space to move around? Well, imagine no more, because these loft bed designs make it possible. The bed itself is raised up, making use of the height of a room rather than relying on the floor space. This leaves you with more room for closets, desks, and storage, all laid out underneath your mattress. There's no end to the customization options here. You could fit a TV under your bed, a workstation, or have USB ports built into the bed frame. And the limit to the usefulness of this design is your imagination. Batik Studios, for example, fashioned this multi-purpose bedroom box to give a 244 square foot studio apartment in Paris the illusion of having a dedicated bedroom. The bed itself is concealed beneath wardrobes, shelving, and even an attached bathroom at the back there. So, instead of having all the floor space taken up with clunky storage options, the remaining floor area is freed up completely. Talk about thinking outside the box. Slats Life. Now, we've already seen that there's so much that can be customized and reworked with staircases, and this design from Variant Spaces is no exception. This New Zealand-based company specializes in designing space-saving products, and so has created a custom fold-away staircase. White goods, like washing machines, are often big and clunky, and sometimes finding spaces for them to fit unobtrusively in small homes is difficult. But Variant Spaces show that even if you don't have the room for a utility closet, you could potentially put them under retractable slat-based stairs. Simply fixed into that wall, they can be pulled down to make a mini staircase that gets you from A to B and, when lifted up and slotted away, provides easy access for someone to do laundry. Clean-looking solution if you ask me. Chillin' below ground. How cool is your refrigerator? Okay, technically speaking, the average refrigerator is set to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, but I'm not talking about temperature. I'm talking about the vibe. How cool is it? Is it a big, bulky box taking up space in your kitchen and hiking up your energy bills? Or does it double up as a super chilled underground layer that doesn't require electricity? I'm willing to bet it's the first one, because this is the ground fridge, a prefabricated cellar buried in the earth that utilizes the insulating properties of the ground to keep the food stored in it chilled at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. At a whopping 7.2 feet in diameter, this spherical refrigerator has a 792-gallon capacity. For comparison, even a large American fridge has about 224 gallons. So you can really put your whole pantry and then some inside this giant cold vault. So, the big question, how much cold hard cash do you need to afford one of these? Well, the unit alone costs around $17,000, and that's without the expense of digging up your yard to install it. Now, large American fridges cost roughly $175 in electricity per year. So, math-wise, you'll see this investment pay off financially in 97 years. Okay, so you might not be saving you money, but it does save space and the environment. At least for that price tag, it saves something. Which of these products and designs would you most like to have in your own home? And which do you have already? Let me know down in the comments below, and thanks for watching.